So, do you still have some of your old games from like way back? Well, I do. So, I thought I'd show you some of my oldies but goodies that every once in a while I still play. Let's start with this one, Agile Warrior. Now this one goes back to '99 and the graphics, well, pretty crude. System requirements, it's, what is it? Oh, 60 megahertz processor, whoa. 16 megabytes of RAM and 1 megabyte of video RAM. Well, geez, I think I can handle that. Oh boy, look at those graphics, eh? Yeehaw! And after you shoot something, you collect your prize. It gives you armor or fuel or whatever. And to think how back then we thought this was just a really awesome game. So yeah, weren't those some awesome graphics? I think this required DirectX 3. Now here's an all-time classic. When SimCity first came out, this was really popular. SimCity 2000. This is SimCity 2000 Special Edition, and man, I spent hours on this game. I made it look like an escarpment. You build roads, you put pipes underground. It was quite the popular game when it first came out. And the graphics, as you can see, well, it's not as good as like the newest version of SimCity, but I still like to play it. If you're familiar with SimCity 2000, you might be familiar with SimCopter. It's from the same software company. Now, SimCopter, well, it's compatible with SimCity 2000. So that means that when you're playing this game, you can fly your SimCopter in any of the cities that you built. So that's the cool thing about it. The graphics on this, well, yeah, pretty primordial, but it was a pretty fun game. So let's give this one a try. Yeah, those graphics are pretty primordial. Let's get into my helicopter here. Yeah, even though the graphics were pretty crude on this, it was a pretty fun game to play. And you can land on any rooftop in this game. There's the fire department. Okay. Hospital. I just picked up a passenger from the rooftop. But here's something hilarious. This brings a whole new meaning to click and drag. Here's one of my passengers. I just threw him out. There you go. There's my passenger I threw out of the helicopter. Isn't that something? Look at all the people gathered around looking at him and gawking. I'm causing a traffic jam. But there you go. An oldie but a goodie. And you can use your flight control. That was SimCopter. That's an oldie but a goodie. And here's another one. I used to spend hours on this one with my old, I think I had an old 486 machine running Windows 98. Flight Unlimited. It goes back to 1999, and it's mostly aerobatic planes. You can use your flight control to navigate around the airport office or fixed operations base, and you can go through the settings that way. Or you can use your mouse. Now you go over here and you pick a plane. Extra 300, we'll use that one. And you pull the trigger on your game control to select. As you can see, a little cursor, I can move it with the joystick. Start on taxiway, start on runway, fly now. The graphics on this, well, wasn't too bad. Bit of a bumpy landing, but now this one, Comanche Gold, it even had a full mission builder in which you could install objects. You can place objects on the battlefield. Hangars, vehicles, tanks, aircraft. You can even give them waypoints, like the artificial intelligence in the game would actually cause the tanks and airplanes to follow the waypoints that you assign to it. Graphics, well, weren't the best, but it was a very good game. Required something like 133 megahertz processor, 32 megs of RAM. I could use my joystick to navigate. There we go. And away we go. Now if I can remember how to play this. Well, as you can see, it's not the best in graphics, but you know, it's good enough. Now let me go a bit higher. So yeah, that was Comanche Gold, and now Combat Flight Sim 1. Now then, check this out. I'm going through the program files, specifically the one Combat Flight Sim. There's a folder called Texture, so watch what I do. This is cool. Okay, there we go. Kind of like redid the texturing on that building in the game. So, let's fire up the game. Haha, there we go. I guess you could say I repainted that building. Now it's a cab stand. This one here, Heretic 2. I love the graphics on this one. The graphics on this for I think it was 98 or 99, were actually pretty good. Okay, so there we go. Kind of a trip back in time with the oldies. Some of these games I have are so old that I'm probably going to have to set up a Windows 98 machine to run them, because some of them will just run in DOS only. And not only that, this file system is called NTFS. The old ones are in FAT32, so it won't even begin to digest these oldies. Other than that, yeah, I still like to play my oldies.